What's up, guys? Moving along with my black metal vinyl collection, continuing on with Rotting Chris. The next album in the discography is Kronos. Now, this is probably my least favorite album the band has made up until this point, and it's a real shame actually, because this was created at Abyss Studios with Peter Tägtgren and Lars Zoek, the original drummer from Swedish death metal band Hypocrisy. And Hypocrisy are an excellent band. So, yeah, that's the front. That's the back. And it comes with 2 live bonus tracks. I have said before, I'm not a fan of live tracks. I don't even really go to live shows anymore because the sound in the different venues is so bad compared to what you'll hear on the recording, not to mention all the people at the shows that act stupid and ruin the show, because I like to place myself up close where I can actually see the band, and that's where the most brutal section of the mosh pit is and where people are being stupid. So anyways, the artwork for the 2 vinyl that was included in this that houses the vinyl, here's one of them, and both vinyl are the same on transparent teal or turquoise. Photo of the band. Yeah, so they both look the same. Get this back in the sleeve here. I should have just slid that out. It probably would have been quicker. Oh well. So this album was made in 2000. Moving along. Next album. And the last one I have by them at the moment. I plan on getting their entire catalog, but next up is Genesis. This album sees them returning to the sound that I like of the band from the previous albums before Kronos. And it comes with 2 live tracks again. There's the inside of the gatefold. Interview with Sakis about the album at the time and why they chose to go back to their roots with the good sound of the band. Basically, in a nutshell, he says they were experimenting and they got a little off course of from what they wanted to be doing, and this was a return to roots, to go back to the original spirit of the band. The vinyl are both the same for this as well, just solid orange here. Actually, it's transparent orange, it's just not blatantly obvious it's transparent. It becomes transparent when you hold it up to a light. Okay, and that album was made in 2002. Okay, moving on to letter S. The first artist we've got from Sweden, one of the originators of the classic dissection style melodic black metal, Sacramentum. This is Far Away from the Sun, and this cover was done by Necrolord, who has also done covers for Emperor and Bathory, Nocturnal Mortem, and Testor. A lot of artists. He does good work. Noglafar, I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff. This album came out in 1996. And it came with a little mini fold-out booklet on that side. And then there's the band. And then the lyrics on that page. And then there's an interview with the band talking about their origins and why they're not as notorious as, for example, Dissection or some of the other bands from the scene. Basically, the gist of it is they came on the scene a little later than the more well-known bands coming out in 1996, and as a result, they didn't get as much press in the media as the bands that came before them. Next album I have by them is Far Away from the Sun. This vinyl version has completely different artwork than the original CD version. Oh, sorry, it's not Far Away from the Sun, it's The Coming of Chaos. Far Away from the Sun was their previous album, I apologize. And here's the back cover. This pressing is done by Cosmic Key Creations. I love their stuff. They make good quality vinyl, and it always sounds and looks good. And it's usually pretty reasonably priced. There's the vinyl on solid gold color, side A, and side B. Of course, after I bought this, they made a really sexy, clear with multicolor splatter version. And it would have actually been a little bit cheaper for me, but I had no way of knowing it was coming out. The label didn't make any announcements, so I got the copy of the album that I could get. This album came out in 1997. It also has a... Oh, no, it doesn't. I was going to say it has a demo from the first album, but it doesn't. Actually, the album before this, Far Away from the Sun, that I showed you, it has a demo of a song from this album on it. And the final album, here's the the vinyl, just plain black, and it is Thy Black Destiny. There's the cover and the back. And this is a Floga Records pressing. And there's lyrics. And then artwork and band photo on the other side. That's going to do it for this video. Thanks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Cheers.